Today on OC News,
Ballot government candidates have meet and greet with the public.
Hurricane Milton has officially touched down on the west side of Florida.
And we take a look at the Cal State Fullerton's mental wellness workshops.
All of this and more coming up on OC News.
This just now in tech news, the first responder on the scene.
There's been a lot of collaborative efforts
I feel
over the years.
blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students
at Cal State Fullerton. OC News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to another edition of OC News. I'm Jacob Fisk.
And I'm Drew Gutierrez. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students of Cal State Fullerton.
Local candidates on the election ballot this year met with citizens during a meet and greet last Monday. Here's Juliana White with the story.
As the November election quickly approaches, it's important for voters to know the local candidates listed on their ballots. This past Monday, the Fullerton Observer partnered with Fullerton College to host a Meet the Candidates night.
At today's event, residents got the chance to meet local leaders, asking questions and voicing their concerns.
Unlike a typical formal forum with moderators guiding discourse, the meet and greet was casual, enabling personal, one-on-one conversations between candidates and attendees. Each candidate had a table set up with signs, flyers, and other information on their campaign.
It's basically for people in the public to be able to come face to face with their candidate and ask them the questions that actually matter to them, their neighborhoods, their communities, their children, etc., so that they will be able to get a feel for who that person is and if they're going to be voting the way that they actually feel comfortable with, or if they're going to be voting the opposite way.
A few residents even made sure candidates heard their concerns through protest.
And since then, there has been no justice for Alejandro or his family. And so we're calling on everyone right now to come and support the call for justice. Come get these officers' names released and convict the killer cops.
Yvonne Delatorre, along with friends and family, came to the meet and greet advocating for police reform over the fatal shooting of Alejandro Campos Rios that occurred back in March this year.
We did the protest because Alejandro was killed here in Fullerton and Kelly Thomas was killed here in Fullerton. And obviously between Kelly Thomas and Alejandro, there was supposed to be reform, and they're not reformed. The police department is not reformed because obviously they didn't use the right tactics on Alejandro, and I felt that he would still be here today if they would have did the proper course.
If you missed out on tonight's events and want to meet your local candidates, don't worry, there are many other forums and meetings scheduled throughout the rest of October. For more information and dates on upcoming events, visit the Fullerton Observer or Fullerton College's websites. I'm Juliana White with OC News.
CSUF students came together in a pro-Palestinian protest on October 7th. October 7th marked the year since the attack by Hamas in Israel. Since then, the conflict between Israel and Palestine has escalated, leaving many dead. The protests aim to bring awareness to the war on Gaza and encourage protesters to vote. And it encouraged protesters to avoid posting any identifying photos of themselves.
President Biden's student debt relief plan is currently stuck in a legal battle. Michael McHale has the story.
To provide financial relief to millions of people borrowing money for school. The main element in this program is the debt forgiveness plan, which is proposed to cancel up to $20,000 in federal student loan debt for Pell Grant recipients and up to $10,000 for other borrowers who are borrowing money for school. This is very important to those who go to college.
As a freshman that took out a loan to be here, I think that this bill would be very beneficial to students like me.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. It sounds like it could be helpful for future generations.
The decision came late Thursday night as the Biden administration is trying to finalize the program before the end of its term. Legal troubles have become an issue for the student loan relief program. Joe Biden is set to give more information out in the next few days as a federal judge blocked the program from moving forward on Thursday. My name is Michael McCahill with OC News. Back to you guys in studio.
This past Sunday, 50 people attacked a 7-Eleven clerk and attempted to rob the store in Anaheim. Located at 550 South Knott Avenue near Orange Avenue, a clerk did his best to keep the mob out, but when one suspect approached with a giant rock and got in, threatening the 7-Eleven employee, the others rushed in. The mob grabbed, knocked down the shelves, climbed over the counters, and attacked the clerk. The clerk sustained minor injuries with a bloody nose. An unknown amount of cash was stolen from the registers along with items from the store. Anyone with information regarding the incident is urged to contact Orange County Crime Stoppers at 855-847-6227.
Coming up after the break, Anthony Manifold updates us on Hurricane Milton.
And Daniel Arceo Rodriguez talks to us about CSUF sports and NBA history being made. Stay tuned.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Hey, welcome back. Anthony has the latest in weather with the local 5-day forecast and updates on Hurricane Milton.
Thank you, Andrew. I indeed have the latest in the weather. So starting off today, we have 88 degrees, we have a 62 low, we have mild winds at 6 miles per hour, and our humidity stays low with 43%. As you notice, later in the season, the sunrise starts going up later and the sunset's going down earlier. So for our current 5-day forecast, we have nice sunny skies through the next 5 days, ranging from about 83 to 76. It's pretty good, but you're gonna have a hoodie on in the morning, so feel free to take it off and expect some stability in our wardrobe, unlike Goody before our show. We can throw off those hoodies midday and expect some sunshine headed our way. Hurricane Milton is blowing in from the Gulf of Mexico and expected to reach land as early as 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Although Hurricane Milton's severity has decreased from Category 5 to Category 3, its conditions include 120 miles per hour of wind, surges between 9 and 13 feet, heavy rainfall, flash flooding, and tornadoes. Universities and colleges across Florida, like Florida State and Tampa, started bracing for tornadoes and other hurricane destruction on Tuesday. State officials are urging citizens to evacuate, but some have chosen to defend their property while staying in the dangerous conditions against Milton. That's our weather for the week. Back to you guys at the desk.
The Anaheim Ducks start the new NHL season this Saturday, but there is more to this season than in years past. Cole Garrison has more on the story.
The Anaheim Ducks look to begin the 2024-25 season on the road against the San Jose Sharks, but this season has a new feel to it than the previous ones. The Anaheim Ducks have done a rebrand with going back to their mighty look, but with a modern take. They also updated their main colors, going full orange for home and white and orange on the road. Back in July, the Anaheim Ducks unveiled this new look, and the team went on to explain how proud they are to play in Orange County, which is why they decided to go with full orange.
I think it's really good. I like the idea of having a more expansive presence there in Orange County. Give a place to people to go and have a lot of fun. I think it's a really good thing.
The home jerseys will still have the W patch for Western National Property Management, but for the first time ever in franchise history, the away jerseys will also have a patch for the newest sponsor of the team, Visit Anaheim. The Ducks also named a captain after playing the last 2 seasons without one. Radko Gudas becomes just the 9th ever captain of the franchise.
Pretty excited, actually. I think last year he's a bright spot for the team, so I think having him named captain was the right call. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Gudas led the team with his 232 hits and will look to smash his way to lead this very young Ducks team that ranked 30th in goals against, 30th in goals per game, and 29th in shots on goal.
Tremendous honor to be named the captain of the franchise, so I'm really thrilled the guys think of me this way, and the leadership too. So
the Anaheim Ducks are hoping to end their 7-year playoff drought with the rebrand of the season. From Orange Country, I'm Cole Garrison with OC News.
Now we go to sports, where Daniel Arceo Rodriguez has the update on Cal State Fullerton's water polo team and the Lakers' historic night.
Thank you, Goody. Starting with Cal State Fullerton's men's water polo, where the boys swept yet another tournament this past weekend. The CSUF men's water polo team had a perfect weekend, winning all 4 games at the Gary Troyer tournament. The Titans beat Biola, Concordia, West Cliff, and Ottawa University, improving their overall record to 10-9. The first time they've been above 500 since the season opener. Senior Nico D'Angelo led with 11 goals, and the Titans dominated, scoring a season-high 24 goals against Ottawa to close out the tournament. CSUF will face Santa Clara and Toronto on Friday in their final games before Big West Conference play. Basketball history was made Sunday night as LeBron James and his son, Bronny James, shared the NBA court for the first time. In Sunday's Lakers vs. Phoenix Suns preseason game, Bronny James made history at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter, checking into the game to join his father, LeBron, on the court. This moment marked the first time a father and son have played side by side on an NBA floor. Bronny, celebrating his 20th birthday, was drafted by the Lakers in the 2024 draft, while LeBron is entering his 22nd NBA season. The duo hopes to continue making history when they face the Timberwolves on October 22nd for their first regular season game. And that'll do it for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Daniel. Coming up after the break, the university is once again expanding on-campus student housing.
And Titan Radio held an event for music enthusiasts that took participants back in time. Stay tuned.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way. No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
How prepared is your family if a wildfire shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or an earthquake? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
Let's go.
you'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza. Yes.
Make a plan today.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
What does it take to discover the greatness within you? It takes resilience.
When I first got to Cal State Fullerton, I felt lost. Then I found my community. It was like a caring family cheering me on.
I wasn't sure about being a chemist. My professor showed me I could.
People believed in me here, and I learned to believe in myself.
Discover the resilience within you at Cal State Fullerton.
Mental Health Awareness Day is coming up. Dayanara Palafox has the latest.
The month of October isn't just spooky season. October 10th marks World Mental Health Day, an international day dedicated to raising awareness of mental health issues and promoting mental well-being across the globe. Established by the World Health Organization, it aims to mobilize efforts to support mental health and advocate for accessible, quality mental health care for all.
Well, each time I wake up, I always try to have a motivation in life and have something to look forward to, like thinking my future, and that way I keep
During the month of October, the 1st to the 24th, the Student Recreational Center will be offering a Yes to Wellness series where students can join instructor-led classes of Tai Chi, yoga, right here at Fullerton. There are several advantages to attending a wellness series that enhance your mental, emotional, and physical health. Physical activities like yoga, fitness sessions, or Tai Chi help participants improve strength, flexibility, and overall fitness.
I think it helps a lot because it releases endorphins and stuff, and it can help just take your mind off of whatever issues you're going through. And I think it helps because just the physical stress puts you in a different mindset, and you can take your mind off of all the emotional stress and stuff. So I think it's, as long as you remain pretty consistent, it's pretty good.
Mental health and physical movements are deeply interconnected, as regular exercise helps reduce stress, anxiety, and depression by releasing endorphins and improving mood. As midterms approach, it's important to take care of your mental and physical well-being to be and feel your best.
This morning, President Roshan gave a speech announcing the new housing apartments that plan to be ready for occupancy by fall 2026. The university's vision is to provide access to affordable housing for students to improve graduation rates and support student success. The project will construct over 500 apartment-style beds, including nearly 400 affordable beds and over 100 standard-rate beds. The program will accommodate approximately 30% of students on the current waitlist. Amenities included will be a grab-and-go marketplace, a mailroom, laundry facilities, and study spaces.
CSUF's Titan Radio hosts their first ever CD and vinyl swap. Anthony Mendolia has the story.
Music Swap was an event hosted by Titan Radio. The tunes brought out a bit of nostalgia.
For this event, we really just wanted to bring people together to enjoy physical media because a lot of stuff is on digital and streaming and stuff. But I feel like CDs and vinyls are still an underrated part of media because everyone has a vinyl collection, but not a lot of people play them.
Students who attended the Music Swap had the opportunity to check out or even exchange various forms of physical music mediums, such as vinyls, CDs, or even tapes.
These classic mediums have been replaced in today's digital world, mainly through streaming apps. However, those who are part of the student-run radio station say there are advantages to listening to music via vinyls, tapes, or CDs.
So our goal was kind of just to spread love towards physical media, you know. You open up a CD, you get to love the booklet, the CD art, everything, and it's just beautiful. And I think that's kind of something that we've forgotten with the streaming age, so just opening that up was really nice.
Attendees were reminded to listen to and participate in Titan Radio, which is located in the Pollock Library basement.
So they can go ahead and download the Titan Radio app or go to titanradio.com if they want to hear what's playing on live. Also, if they're just walking around campus, we'll be on the campus speakers as well, so they can catch us anywhere.
The station is on air 24 hours a day and hosts over 80 DJs and shows with all music genres as well as talk shows. I'm Anthony Mendolia from OC News.
Man, I am kind of sad that CD and vinyl is going away, my favorite TV radio show, Garden Radio. But thanks for you guys tuning in to our show tonight. We have one more show in a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. From OC News, I'm Andrew Gutierrez.
And I'm Jacob Fisk. Make sure to follow us on social media at OC News CSUF and Titan TV CSUF. We'll see you next Wednesday.